Welcome to day one of the Life Force Power Center and the Superhuman Power Alliance. Today we're going to get the whole program started on how to find your powers, find your physical powers as a living being here, and how to enhance that to the max, and how to improve your life to the max. We all have this innate power within us, and a lot of our powers are dormant. A lot of our powers are what you might call asleep. Some of our powers are active and proactive, but they can be enhanced even more. So with the Superhuman Power Alliance, what I'll try to do is find that spot, find that trigger to activate the powers within myself, and share that knowledge with others who want to activate the powers within themselves. And this is what it's all about: bringing yourself to a powerful place where you could be a superhuman, a super being, be all you could be. Superhuman Power Alliance, thinking about all of the myths and legends of the superheroes that we read and we read about and we talked about as kids growing up, even as adults, their powers, their ups, their downs, and their responsibilities and so forth. But now in this day and age, there's a strong call for us to find our own superpowers within ourselves and become the heroes of our own life, and the heroes of our own earth, and the heroes of our own planet in real time, because we're facing so many dark times in society. A lot of the times have been transcended. We want to continue to transcend even more of these darker times that we may be facing, so we can have peace on this earth, so we can have peace in this realm. So a lot of people out there, they've done different forms of martial arts and military training, meditation training, psychological training, gymnastics, and just sports, even in sports, swimming and so forth. And within these activities that you may have trained in, you found certain powers, certain sweet spots when you were in that zone, where you felt you cannot be defeated. And when you're in that zone, that is when your powers are released within you, within every fiber of you. You kind of like black out into another dimension. It's like an outer body experience. So our goal here is to help you reach that point where you can summon and call that power anytime you need it, to have that outer body superhuman experience, so you can grow and expand and be all you can be in this lovely place. And I feel that if everyone awakens to their power, it's a win-win situation. Even if a few people awaken to their power, it's a win-win situation. Because when you have your power, you don't do things out of fear. You don't do things out of lack of having, because you have the ability to get that. And some of the world's belief systems and even religious systems may block or be afraid of that, but you can't block the reality of how things are in the universal laws. And the universal laws will always trump, no pun intended, but even today, the universal law will always trump anything that is not in harmony or in alignment. Whether you like it or not, the universal law has a set pattern for things to evolve and transcend a certain way. And if you are out of harmony with that, with your powers, with your beings, then you put yourself right in the way of challenging the great forces of the universe, which no one will ever be able to defeat. You can only find that power within yourself and harmonize with that great power of the universe. So today, I claim this the beginning of this. I'm not sure exactly the directions and how I would do this, but like I said in another video, but I know it's time to do it. I know it's time to bring, and I know it's time to summon these great forces within us, these great forces outside of us, to bring them all into full harmony of who we are. So I am returning to the Jahm Master Jedi Power Center, the temple. I'm returning to the training. I'm returning to the way, the philosophy, the technology, the biotechnology, creating biotechnology to help me with myself and help others, because there are cyber and biotechnologies that has helped me over the years, that has kept me here. So I will be also integrating many forms of digital, bio, and cyber technology within my physical realm in order to enhance and sustain my being here as well, because there's a lot of stuff here that has challenged me physically and challenged others physically, that I was able to overcome and excel over because of technology. So technology has been kind to the Jahm Master Jedi, kind to many people when you use it in its right form, in a good form that it brings the best of who you are out, and not to oppress anything or anyone. But like I say, even with that oppressing, attempting, there are universal laws that will stop that. You might not like the being or the person or the situation to come to stop that, but just know that that person is sent from the universe to stop all of the madness. And that's the way it works. And as long as you have this harmony and this knowledge in yourself, then you can experience life the way it was originally intended. We all had this before when we first came here, and throughout the course of time, in the process, we've lost these special abilities, we've lost these abilities that used to be normal. There was a time when people could actually remember in their mind many telephone numbers without a cell phone or a contact list. They would just know all of these numbers. And a lot of people think that's a superpower. Even right now, common sense seems like it's a superpower, because a lot of people are lacking common sense. But these are normal abilities we've had, and normal abilities that will be sustained not through all of society, but through a select few who decide to go within and take this journey to master and be one with their power and be within their power. So I realize a lot of people want to have fun and laugh and joke and, make jokes about things, but that's them. Ignorance is bliss until someone dies, or gets very sick, or until you go to the doctor and the doctor starts removing body parts, then, reality sets in. This is not for those people. This is for the people who are understanding what reality is and what reality can be, so they can bring that reality into their presence, and they can bring that joy into their presence and that life into their presence, and be all they can be. Superpower being. So with that, welcome to the Superhuman Power Alliance, Life Force Power Temple, Turn of the Jahm Master Jedi, Dragon Slayer, and we'll see you in the next mix, however that mix might be. So be it. You are the power.